Hey y'all, what is going on? Can you all hear me? If you can hear me, drop a money bag in the chat. Let me turn on my lights. Yeah, here we go. If you can hear me, drop a money bag in the chat. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Let's get right into it. Welcome in, welcome in. I am so excited for this class tonight. We have so many things to talk about, so many things, and specifically how we are going to get you all funded, get your businesses together, help you scale, and all those good things, okay? Yes, I see a lot of people in the chat. So I want you to go ahead and comment. What city are you checking in from? What city, what state, where in the world are you? Hey, I see the money bags. Let me know what city, what state you are checking in from. I want to know where you guys are because it's definitely a whole national, international vibe in here, okay? It is a complete representation. Every time I do one of these classes, we have people from out of the country. We have people from all over the world. And I'm like, I'm here for it. Okay, I see Atlanta. Atlanta is always in the house. I see Atlanta in the house. I'm seeing Texas. I see the Bahamas. Wait a minute. Okay, Bahamas. We're trying to be where you are. I am pulling us up right now. I'm excited for class tonight because at the end of class, we are also doing a giveaway. We are doing a giveaway at the end of class. We're going to let the people know on Instagram to come and join us in here. Yes, y'all, we have just started the free funding class. Y'all are letting me know where you are from. Chicago, the Gambia. Wait a minute. We got Africa in the house tonight. I am so excited. And not just any part of Africa, West Africa, okay? If you are here on Instagram Live with us, join us in the class right now. It is the only link in my bio. And we are doing a $500 giveaway at the end of class. So you need to be in here. Yeah. Let me let y'all know. If you are tapping in on Instagram, click that link in my bio and join. It is currently open. So I love to see we've got Canada in the house. Drop your city. We have Canada. We have Ghana. Wait a minute. This is what I love to see. We got our 2-year-old granddaughter in here. It's a family affair. We've got people from all over the country. So go ahead and head to the link in my bio and join the class. Louisiana, I love it. This is amazing. And what I am so proud of and excited about is that all of you guys are in this room for one core reason. And I'm sure that is to get funding and figure out how you are going to elevate and change your life. You are here because you know you have a great business. You have a great business idea. You know that it has the potential to really go somewhere, but you need support. You need community. You need funds. Okay, everybody comment the word funding in the chat. You need funding, right? You need funding. And this is the thing. I want you to know that your business, just because you haven't secured the amount of funding that you need so far, doesn't make your business any less valuable. Doesn't mean that your business will not succeed. That's exactly why we're here in class tonight, is to go over exactly what you need to do to get the strategies correct, to successfully fund your business so that You've got the $50,000. You've got the $100,000. You've got the grant. You've got the business plan. You've got the opportunities for funding. You've got all of these things working together. It's giving fully funded, okay? It is giving fully funded. And this is the number one asset for you and your business. When you understand how to properly build business credit, how to even improve your personal credit, how to write your business plan, this is what is going to help you get funding all the time. So let me go ahead and share my screen. Y'all, if you are in here on Instagram Live, get into the class, go to the link in my bio and join immediately. We are doing a $500 giveaway at the end of class, and I just started sharing my screen. So welcome into class. We are going to be talking about all the ways for you to get funding, how you are going to grow your business, and how you will do this consistently. I don't want you to just understand how to get funding one time. I want you to understand how to get funding multiple times, how to get funding over and over and over again. So what I want to do is check in with you guys. We're talking about all the things that we want to gain. You want to gain a successful business. You want to make more money. You want to get funding. But in order for you to gain more, you're going to have to let go of some habits that are not serving you. A lot of y'all in here have a big list of wants, but I need you to also have a big list of things you are ready to let go of. I need you to also be willing to sacrifice some things. The next levels that you want to get to, you cannot bring your fear with you. You cannot bring your doubt and insecurity with you. I want you to comment the words "let go" in the chat. Comment "let go" in the chat. You cannot bring these things with you. How can you be procrastinating and also want to have a $100,000 business loan? How can you have self-doubt in yourself and in your business, but also want to secure funding? All of the things that you want to gain are going to happen, but you have to be willing to leave things that do not serve you behind. I can tell you all that me, every single day, I am vowing to leave behind fear, doubt, insecurity, procrastination. What are some of the things that you are going to leave behind? Sometimes it's going to be people. It's going to be gossip. It's going to be certain habits. I want you to comment in the chat, what are things that you are willing to leave behind right now? What are things that you are willing to leave behind right now? Because let me tell you something. By the end of this class, the information that you will have gained cannot be the same information, and you cannot be the same person as you are right now. You have to make a commitment to yourself that whatever you brought into class with you, leave it at the door. Leave it at the door so that tomorrow, after this class, once you start to implement this information, you can focus on execution. You can focus on how you are going to become a better business person, how you are going to get more funding, how you are going to turn those denials into approvals. Your days of being denied are done. It's giving approvals only, okay? So I see you guys want to leave behind negativity, doubt, fear, negative people, yes, procrastination. These things cannot come with you. They just cannot. I want you to think about if you're on a boat heading to your destination and you only have space for certain types of baggage. Would you rather have baggage that is fear, that is doubt, that is procrastination, that is negativity, that is gossip? Or would you rather have baggage that is hope, that is positivity, that is taking action, that is implementation? You got to choose. That is what the path to success looks like. You can only carry so much. In order for you to be focused on implementing what you're going to learn tonight, you don't have space to have baggage that's negative, doubtful, fearful, and all those things. Whoever told you you can't make it happen, you don't have the space to allow that to stay in your mind. That has to go. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, old you. Somebody comment in the chat, bye-bye, old me. You cannot keep bringing that old version, those old thoughts into this new reality and these new goals that you have. So many of you guys are stuck in the same place simply because You want to achieve it, but you're not willing to let go of some of these habits. So right now, I'm setting the stage before we get into this class. We're letting go of fear. We're letting go of negative people. We're letting go of doubt. We're letting go of insecurity. We're letting go of procrastination. These things cannot go. Okay? Y'all are not invited to the cookout. Got to go. So let's jump right into the next piece here. Now, if you are new to this webinar, if you are new to any of my classes, I want you all to know that I'm Ellie, and I am so about teaching women and moms how to build businesses and lives that they love. And that means teaching you how to get funding. That means showing you how to build and improve your personal and your business credit. That means helping you understand how to build wealth. This is something I've been doing for the last 3.5 years, and God willing, I will never, ever stop. So I'm super excited to have you guys in class tonight. Now, let's get right into the basics of funding. So I want you guys to comment in the chat, what has been your experience getting funding? Have you been denied? Why have you been denied? Have you never tried? I want you guys to comment below. What has happened? Have you gotten funding? Why or why not? So that we can get an understanding of who's in the room and what you guys need the most help with. Let's start right there. So I want you guys to comment in the chat. And those of you who are on Instagram, comment as well. But you're going to have to switch over to class. Go to the link in my bio and join the web because I'm only keeping the live open for another like 3 minutes, okay? So I want you to comment in the chat, what's been your experience with getting funding? Has it worked? Why hasn't it worked? Why have you gotten denied? What stopped you if you've never applied? And let's jump into that. Yes. I'm changing the slide. Can you guys see the new slide? My mouse is frozen. Yes, but it will let me change in just a moment. So don't worry. If you're seeing the same slide, that's okay. That just means God wanted you to sit on this one for a little bit longer while my mouse turns back on so we can know what we have to do. So I see a lot of people saying they're just getting started, never tried, denied, keep getting denied. My business is new, no personal credit. And I'm seeing a lot of people say they have never tried. Now, this is what I want to share with you guys when it comes to the statistics of funding, okay? It is true that Black-owned businesses and Black women-owned businesses get significantly less funding than any other type of business, period. But you know what is also true is that we also apply for funding less than any other demographic. So what's happening is we're not applying for funding because we assume we won't get approved. And then we're not getting approved because we're not adequately preparing ourselves. The profits are in the preparation. Everybody comment the word preparation in the chat. The profits, the results are all in the preparation. So much of the time, we are not actually trying to get funding. We're not applying to get funding because we don't know what to do. We are not adequately prepared. But that's why I'm very glad that you guys are in this class right here tonight. This is going to give you the steps and the tools in a really laid out way as to how you can actually prepare, how you should actually prepare to get funding, because that's the most important step. If you are not applying, you're leaving money on the table. If you are applying and you don't have the right structure, you're also leaving money on the table. So let's make sure that we are doing neither one of those. Now, those of you guys who have new businesses, you have bad personal credit or improving personal credit, here's what I want you to understand. Even as a new business, even as a person with a 540 personal credit score, there are funding options for you. The different types of funding are as follows. Number one, of course, business credit, right? This is why you have an EIN. This is why you have an LLC. This is why you have a DUNS number. Business credit. Another type of funding, you are going to get grants, business grants. That is free money into your business. Another type of funding is angel investments. This is something that you qualify for when you have a business plan. Another type of funding are business credit cards or lines of credit. You would think this is the same as business credit, but in fact, you can still get approved for a line of credit without having the best business credit score and while being a new business. You also are able to get funding with crowdfunding. And lastly, you are able to get funding with microloans and CDFIs. That is about 7 different ways that you can take to get funding. And so much of the time, we only think of one. We think that getting a business loan is the only way to fund our business, when really that's just one small percentage of the time. So the better you can prepare, the more options you have, then the more you are going to be able to do, the more funding you are going to be able to get. Drop a money bag in the chat if you are ready to get this bag. Drop a money bag in the chat if you are ready to get this bag. All right, y'all, my mouse is coming back. It is, I'm claiming over this mouse right now that it is going to let me click in this moment here. Right now, I want to shout out to y'all. Oh, here we go. I think I saw some movement. I saw some action. What we doing? If you are on Instagram, go to the link in my bio. It's the only link, and join us in the webinar, okay? We are starting right now for Fully Funded. Link is in bio, and we are doing a $500 giveaway at the end of class. Love y'all. All right. It's just you and I, y'all. Now, it allowed me to skip forward. Let's make sure it's going to let me skip to another slide. And you know what? I want to just take a moment to say this. Whenever you are in position to do something great, sometimes things come up and want to interrupt your plan, but everything in life is how you respond to it and how you pivot. So the mouse decides it doesn't want to click right now. Does that mean we are not going to get into this class? Absolutely not. We are going to get into this class because one monkey don't stop no show. One mouse does not stop no show. So while we have this up, I want you guys to comment, claim this in the chat. I want you to take a picture of this. As a matter of fact, post it to your stories. This is one of my favorite affirmations. I give this to my students all the time. Your business deserves to be funded, and your business will be funded. This is what I want you to understand. Your business deserves to be funded, and it will be. We are not going to let the statistics tell us that our businesses will forever not get the funding that they need. Your business will be funded. Your business deserves to be funded, and that will continue to happen. Okay? Yes, claimed. I love that. Keep commenting that in the chat. So as we get into the next steps here, I want you guys to take a picture of that slide and make sure you tag me in your stories. All right, so I think you guys are seeing the next slide here, which is the agenda. Now, it's allowing me to click sometimes, so let's see. Hold on. It's just like doing it so randomly. But let's see. I have a Mac, so I should be able to use my keyboard is what I'm thinking. Let me see. Hold on. It's just funny, y'all. Listen. So here's what we're going to do. In tonight's class, we have a full agenda mapped out. Number 1, we are going to be going over the fully funded fundamentals, okay? So I'm going to be sharing with you guys exactly what you need to do in order to ensure that your business has the right structure, okay? There's the key foundation that you need in order to get funding. It isn't just about being in business for 3 years or having the most perfect personal credit score. Those things will assist you, but even if that is not your reality, even as a new business, as I mentioned, or a business that does not have the best personal credit, having the right fundamentals is going to get you the results that you're looking for. Next thing, we are going to go over getting funding with no personal guarantor and how you're going to build your personal credit. A lot of you all feel like business credit means you never need to have great personal credit. But here's my wish for you, right? Here's something that I want for all of my students, and that is this. In order for you to operate with excellence, and I want all of you guys to have excellent financial management, excellent everything, that means you've got to have great business credit and improve your personal credit. I used to have a 540 personal credit score, even though my business credit was great. And I decided, you know what? How can I be helping women to get funding and run better businesses if my personal credit score is still in the dumps? So we are going to talk about how you are also going to build in that area to give you more opportunities for success. And finally, we will be going over how you are going to profit with proposals, okay? So we'll be talking business plans, grants, and all the goods. Hallelujah! Our mouse is connected. Amen. Everybody comment amen in the chat. Comment amen in the chat. We knew it was going to come on. We knew it was going to come on, okay? Amen. All right, y'all. So I want you guys to get a sense of some students that have already achieved success in this area, right? I have worked with thousands and thousands and thousands of students on their business credit. Thousands of students have taken my classes and they have been able to get funding. So you're next, all right? $50,000. Bridget got a grant. That's actually the first of 3 grants that she won. So let's cheer on for these results. And I also want you to realize when I'm teaching you about getting funding for your business, it's so that you can leverage that funding to go and do more in other areas. So Terry used her funding to get a car in her business name that she now runs on Turo. So this is what I mean. Getting funding is going to open the doors for you in other areas of your business. So you guys told me already why you have been denied in the past. I'm ready. I've got you. Again, we are going to turn those denials into approvals. We are going to turn those denials into approvals. So let's get into some of the foundation elements of funding, right? Let's talk about some of the key funding secrets that lenders don't always want you to know. Now, I've been doing this a while. I have a lot of relationships with banks and companies. So, number one thing they're looking for is your business's credibility. They need to be able to see, do you have a domain? Do you have an email? Do you have a business phone number? Do you have a business address? Okay. Next thing, they want to understand and be able to see on your business credit report, how many trade lines and accounts do you have? Is your business actually managing multiple trade lines? I want you guys to think about this. If you are approaching a lender and you only have 1 trade line on your profile versus approaching a lender and you have 10 active trade lines on your profile, which company is the lender more likely to trust? More likely, they're going to trust the company that has multiple trade lines. So we're going to get into how you will do that. Next thing is your bank rating and having clean bank statements. Make sure you guys are writing this down. You need to make sure that you have your bank rating, bank statements, and lastly, your payment history. I'm going to break down for you all exactly what your bank rating is and how to improve it, but you have to ensure that you are building up payment history as well. Now, let's go over this roadmap. So some of you guys may be at different points in this journey of having a solid business credit foundation, but I want you guys to understand how this all works together. Because what you've probably seen online is that you can just form an LLC today, walk into the bank tomorrow or the same day and get $100,000, right? You've been afraid, you've been unsure about how to actually build business credit and how to actually secure funding because there's so much different type of information online and none of it actually seems real. Well, that's exactly why I'm here to give you this very real roadmap so that you have clarity and guidance on where you are going when it comes to getting funding. Again, I don't want you guys to just be able to do this one time. I want you to be able to get funding for the long haul, a very long time. Okay. So, first things first, we want to have our business domain and email. You also need to have your business phone number. You need to have a public business listing. And let me talk about what I mean by this. So, whether your business is online or in a physical location, you want to make sure that you are listed on Google and listed on 411 or Yelp. Now, I know you're thinking, well, how would I do that? Let me give you this breakdown. So, one of the best recommendations that I give to my community and to my clients is to delegate. So, if you are someone that has no idea how you would publicly list yourself, you are going to go to Fiverr.com and you are going to search for Google Business Listing. And you are going to hire someone for 20 bucks, 30 bucks, however much to list your business publicly. This is so important because I want to present this hypothetical situation to you again. If you are in front of a lender and they're looking to invest in one company or another, one of them only has an Instagram profile and the other can be found all over the internet. Who do you think they are going to trust the most? Right? The business that has public listing, the business that can be found. The more your business is visible, the more confidence lenders have that you are actually going to be able to make sales to pay them this money back. All right? You also need to have a business address and a registered agent. Okay, this is very important. And lastly, your business name. So we're going to break down each of these steps one by one. I want to first begin with the business name. Now, what I mean here is that if you have a business that is in a particularly higher risk industry, for example, businesses that are run on cash, like vending machines, certain cash bonds. I don't think any of y'all are opening up a bail bonds, but I just got to let y'all know. Trucking companies, real estate companies, these are typically higher risk industries. Jewelry stores, brick and mortar locations can be higher risk industries. So what you want to do is structure your business name so that you're not showing the lender that you have all of these high risk red flags directly in your business name. So even if you are a real estate company or you want to get funding for your real estate company, your best bet is going to be having a business name that is more neutral. Having a business name that does not include those key flag red words in the name. That way, when you're applying to lenders, they are not going to put you in a high risk category. We do not want to get into a high risk category because it makes it more challenging for your business to get funding, right? As Black owned businesses, as women owned businesses, we already have enough challenges getting funding. We do not want to also be high risk, okay? So let's talk a little bit about how you are going to get your domain and get your email. Now, some of you guys may already have this, but it's very important that I lay this out because, again, this is something that is going to help you get funding, not just in one business, but in all of your businesses. So you need to make sure that you purchase your domain from GoDaddy or Google Workspace. And your email should not be such and such at gmail.com. Your email should be yourbusiness.com, right? So hello@yourbusinessname.com or support@yourbusinessname.com. The reason why this is key is during COVID, right? Let's rewind. Do y'all remember these EIDL loans and PPP loans and all of this money was being businesses. And what was happening is people were literally forming LLCs one day, opening up a random Gmail and going and applying for business loans as a business and getting these funds. So as a result of that, now companies want you to be more legit. Everybody comment the word legit in the chat. They want to see that you are more legit, because we all know what happened at that time. In order to avoid companies that are not actually established applying for and securing funds, you have to show that you are more legit. So that brings me to my next point here. When you get your domain, your email, and etc., I want you guys to keep a habit of having a spreadsheet that has all of your business account information, any of your specific logins in one place. Your business phone number, your email, your Google listing, all of the important things that I'm sharing with you. This should all be saved somewhere safe, because you may need it, especially when you are applying for funding. Okay. You want to be able to have all of your application needs right at the top of your fingertips when it is time to get this bag. Now, let's dive into bank rating. I mentioned that this was another key secret that lenders look for in order to approve you. Okay. Again, so much of the time we hold ourselves back because we don't know how to properly prepare. This is a part of the preparation. So your bank rating strategy, and what bank rating is: when you are a business that is established, the Dun & Bradstreet Bureau, which is one of the largest business credit reporting bureaus, and your business bank account, they have a number for you that rates your business. And this bank rating is made up of what the average balance is on your account, but it's also made up of things like how many transactions you have going into your account and how often. So we are able to control and improve our bank rating strategy by strategically looking at how we fund our businesses. So if you're someone in here who has used your own money for your business, comment me in the chat. If you are someone in here who's used your own money, comment me in the chat. Okay, because I know there's a lot of us. And there's nothing wrong with using your own money first at the beginning of your business, because sometimes you have to do what you have to do. But what I'm going to explain to you is how to do it properly so that it actually helps you to build your bank rating. So instead of you just using cash in your personal account, or making a transfer over to your business account, or just using your personal card and calling it a business expense, what you want to do is ensure that you are either doing direct deposits into your business bank account, or checks, or ACH transfers. One of the three: direct deposits, a physical check, or an ACH transfer. The reason why this is important: you want that money to be documented as a transaction in your business bank account, but you also want it to be documented as a loan and not as business income. If you are just making random transfers or random deposits into your business bank account with cash, or with, just a transfer tool, then when you are doing your bookkeeping at the end of the year, that's counted as business income. When you actually write a check, do a direct deposit, or do an ACH transfer, you are documenting this as a transaction, and you're able to document it as a loan to your business. You are loaning this money to your business to help your business get off the ground. And so you are not going to have to pay taxes on the money that you give to your business. Now, if you're someone who still has a 9-to-5, a great thing that you can do is, when you set up your deposits, set aside $50, $100, whatever works, to go into your business account. This is also a great way for you to increase your bank rating. And now you have a direct method to get money into your business account without you doing it the wrong way, which is just transferring or depositing cash. All right. Comment got it if you got it. That is a very important tip, and a big mistake that I see business owners make where they're just doing anything willy-nilly with their accounts. But the number one way that you can increase the likelihood of you getting funding into your business is by having proper documentation and having a better bank rating. All right. Okay, I see you guys commenting, got it. So one more thing that I want to say about this, and this might ruffle some feathers, but listen, we got to set some business boundaries, okay? I know a lot of y'all in here have friends, homegirls, cousins, family, whatever, who want to support your business, but they want to support your business the way they want to support your business. You have to set boundaries so that they can support your business the way that it benefits you. So what does that mean? If you have a friend or a family member who want to buy from you, send them an invoice. Have them add the product to cart. Do not accept the Cash App. Do not accept a Zelle, right? I know we like Zelle, but let me tell you something. The best way that you are going to increase your bank rating and allow yourself to get more funding in the future, make sure that they are buying from your business or paying an invoice. They should be giving you money in a way that creates a documented transaction. Everybody comment the word boundaries. Everybody comment the word boundaries, sis. It's a business boundary. You still want them to support your business, but go and buy from my store. Pay this invoice. Process a Square transaction. You have to make sure that money comes into your business in a way that is a documented transaction so that when it's time for you to get funding, all of that is showing up on paper. Okay? You must either send them an invoice, send them the link and tell them to add to cart, send them a Square checkout, whatever it is, or have them write you a check, right? That is going to be the best way. Zelle isn't bad, but again, you're not able to get funding from Zelle. You are able to get funding from Square or PayPal or any other payment processor. So it's very important that you keep that in mind. Now, here are some bonus tips for building up your business credit and getting a score quickly. So a lot of you guys in here have just gotten started. You've maybe applied, but are looking for ways to be more successful with getting funding. And here's what you have to do. 2 things here. Number 1, create an account with nav.com. I am going to make sure that in the follow-up to this class, I send you guys an email with the links to Nav and eCredible. Nav.com is basically like the Credit Karma of business. You are going to be able to boost your score, and you are also going to be able to see your score. This is important because before we go and apply for funding, I want you to make sure you have a full copy of your business credit report so that you know exactly what the lender is seeing. Now, my favorite one is eCredible, and I want to show you guys exactly why. So you guys are paying bills in your business. You are paying vendors. You are paying for Wi-Fi. You're probably paying your phone bill. You're doing all these different things in your business, but they're not actually showing up on your business credit report. Here's what I need you to understand. eCredible is going to change all of that for you. So you're going to subscribe and pay $9 a month. And so now any bill that you're paying in your business, whether it's rent, your phone, it's a supplier, it's Wi-Fi, whatever the case might be, these are going to start building up your score. So if you're someone here who your business hasn't really started to make a ton of money yet, it's doing okay, but it hasn't crossed that 6-7 figure mark, this is going to be a great way for you to get more activity, more transactions, more payment history on your business credit report while you are continuing to grow your sales. So now when you reach out to a lender and they're checking your report, they're able to see that, okay, this business is new, but this business has a history of transactions. This business has a history that is on time, consistent, and several different trade lines. All right. Comment got it if you got it. Comment got it if you got it. Now, I'm going to make sure I send you guys my link for NAV and Equitable just so you get a little extra discount when you join the membership. But those are two core ways that you are going to add bonus funding opportunities and approvals onto your report. And here are two more students who have used these strategies and been able to achieve funding success in their business. So Tanika got funding and opened up her first, now her third Airbnb, because this was a few months ago. And I want you to know that if they can, you can. You're next, right? I show you guys these testimonials for you to understand these strategies don't just work imaginary. They actually work. People are actually getting funding. The same people who said the same things as you. I've been denied. I've never tried. I don't have good personal credit. I have a new business. They have been able to make things happen, get funding, and now have multiple income streams. All right. You're next. You are next. So I know some of you guys are in here thinking, but girl, my personal credit is bad. How am I going to get approved with no personal guarantor? That's what a PG is. So I want to let you know that I've created this next section of the class specifically to cater to those of you who may not have the best personal credit, but keep hope alive because there is still funding for you. So I want you to comment in the chat, what is your personal score over 650 or under 650? Comment over if it's over. Comment under if it is under, okay? Over 650 or under 650. And I want you to know that whatever side of the equation you are on, these tips are going to assist you, especially when it comes to getting more approvals. All right, so I see a few overs. I see some unders. Shout out to y'all. It's okay. I used to have a 540 score, boo. Listen, we are in this together. We are in this together. This is not the place where you are going to be shamed for having less than perfect personal credit, because we all have different phases in our life. The key is that you recognize, all right, I know I need to get this together, and we do the work to get it together. And that's why we're here tonight. So here's something that you're going to do immediately. When you start to apply for business credit cards specifically, in this example, I'm going to talk about American Express, which is the top tier of business credit cards and one that all of you should have. You need to make sure that you freeze your personal credit, okay? The reason why this is important, and a lot of y'all don't know, but come close. Let me make you understand. The reason why it's very important to freeze your personal credit is this. When you are applying for business products, that product is technically in your business name. They're often checking your personal credit just to see if you're a worthy client. When you freeze your personal credit data, it does not lead to an automatic denial. Instead, what will happen is that American Express or other credit card companies will ask you to verify your information in other ways. Now, what things are they asking you to verify? Let me get into it. They want you to sign in often to your business bank account. They want to see your LLC documentation. They want to see a copy of your business credit report. And when they're having you sign into your business bank account, what are they checking there? They are checking your bank rating. And we just went over what you are going to do to get your bank rating up. So this is why I need you to understand all of these strategies work together. Now, the best time that you can apply for American Express or really any business card product is always after midnight, 1 a.m., 2 a.m. I don't know what it is. Well, I really do know what it is, but that's the best time to apply because there is a change in that system and in that algorithm. So when they ask you for other ways to verify, you already know that you have taken the steps to improving your bank rating. You have a copy of your business credit report because you use nav.com, and you have your LLC documentation because we talked about that as being one of the core fundamentals to you building up your business credit. So this is going to be one of the ways that you actually get in the door. Several of my students have done this. It works, okay? Now, I want to give you guys some additional cards and accounts that you can get without utilizing a personal guarantor. So 3 of these are Jeeves Business Capital, Clear Card, and Row Corporate Cards. Now, all of these are business credit cards that you can get in your business name. And these are very valuable because when you first get approved for the card, you are typically going to be put on a 30 to 60 day payment cycle. But once you have the card, you're taking care of it, you're making your payments on time, then you switch to an unsecured line, which gives you the opportunity to carry a balance, right? In the beginning, you pay your full balance. After you take care of the card, now you have the ability to carry a balance. The best thing about these products is that they're all built on relationships. When you go and secure these accounts, don't focus on the fact that you got a $3,000 approval or a $10,000 approval. Recognize that getting in the door, having the account, is what builds the relationship. And once you are in the door, you are able to continue to get approved for different products with these companies. Everybody comment the word relationship so I make sure you're really picking up what I'm putting down. You are building the relationship, okay? Same with American Express. Once you get in the Amex family and you take care of that account, it is a relationship. You are able to get even more products with them, all right? Now, let's dive into a few other types of funding that you can get with no personal guarantor. We have Clear Co, Capital on Tap, and Divvy. Now, I want to take a moment to really highlight Capital on Tap and make sure that y'all don't leave here without really circling this in your notes. Capital on Tap provides a business credit card or a business line of credit for your business. And so much of the time we see that people sleep on this opportunity because they think that you're not going to get enough approval. But let me tell you, just like I said about relationships, when you apply for Capital on Tap, you are in it for the long term, okay? When you apply the strategies I have just shared with you, whether you get a $10,000 approval or a $5,000 approval, recognize that this is a card company where once you are a card holder, you have the opportunity to take advantage of more funding products down the road, okay? So I really want to make sure that you guys situate yourself for this and get that bag, all right? Get that bag. And I know you're sitting here thinking like, dang, I did not realize I could get these different accounts with no PG. But that's why you're here. Even the smallest approvals can give you the biggest gains, because let's really think about what it means to have business credit. I shared with you guys some of the secrets from the lenders. They want to be able to see multiple accounts, good payment history, several trade lines. So that means the more accounts and approvals that you have, the more you are going to be able to get further funding and get more approvals, more lending, more cards, more business credit, and etc. This is why we don't want to just have one credit card or one line of credit on our business credit report. You want to build relationships with all of these lenders so that when another company pulls your report, they can see that you've got a card with Capital, with Divvy, with Amex, with Clear, and that lets them know that your business can manage money well and can manage multiple payments, all right? Comment got it if you got it. Comment got it if you got it. So we talked about the options of no personal guarantor, but I still want you guys to have the tools you need to build your personal credit. Now, I'm going to give you guys some of my favorite companies that are going to help you build your personal credit and give you the best results in the shortest amount of time. Okay? Because we want results now. We don't want to get funding in 2024. We want to get funding in 2023. Okay? July to be specific. So these companies are going to give you great results in your personal credit in a short amount of time. One that I'm going to dive into right now is Ava, okay? And I'm going to pull it up on my screen so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. I use Ava, my students use Ava. It is a credit building platform. And the product that I want you to get specifically is their credit building card. Now, this is going to give you a $2,500 limit same day. Same day. I have never seen anyone get denied. They do not do a hard inquiry on your credit, so you don't need to freeze your credit for this. You're going to get $2,500. About it, you're only able to use the card for things like subscriptions. So Hulu, Netflix, Apple Music. And the reason why that works is now your utilization is lower. So you have this $2,500 limit and you're only using $20 on the card. By the time it reports to your score, you will see a 30-point to 45-point increase. Straight like that. Because it happened to me, it's happened to my students, it's going to happen to you. So this is one that I highly recommend you add on. Even if you are someone in here that had over a 650 credit score, go ahead and get you this extra 30, 40 points, okay? So that we can all be out here with excellent credit and business funding, okay? Yes, ma'am. That is Ava Credit Builder. Ava Credit Builder. So a few others I want you to write down are Self Lender, Credit Strong, Ava, of course, and Money Lion. Each of these do not do a hard inquiry, and the more accounts you have reporting positively to your personal credit is going to help you in the long run. Remember, we want to have financial excellence on the business credit side and on the personal credit side. Now, I want to give you guys my favorite success tip and my custom 3-pay credit strategy, okay? This is something that I essentially created. I was doing it myself to build my own personal credit, and it really works. So, number one, you want to make sure that you make one payment, a small payment, before your statement date. Now, ideally, you should pay off your card at this time, but depending on what amount of a balance you have, that may not be possible. So you want to make a payment right before your statement date. Then you want to make a payment between that date and your due date, right in the middle, okay? And then lastly, you need to make a third payment just right before your due date. The reason why having these 3 payments works is this. Every time you make a payment to your credit card, it reports to your personal credit. So now you're building a better relationship with your personal credit card provider. They're seeing you make multiple payments a month, which they like. And on the other end of it, your personal credit is going up because you are also having multiple payments reported. This is also going to help you bring your balance down way faster. When you do this for 30 to 60 days, you will see an immediate improvement in your score, okay? This is something that is easy to do. If you're already paying $100 a month on your card, split that $100 up into 3 payments of $30, okay? Right before the statement date, in between the statement date and the due date, and then right before or on the due date is going to help you see a huge increase in your score. Yes, I see y'all. I see y'all. Now, is this too much game? Is this too much game? I don't know. I don't want to overwhelm y'all. Comment more in the chat if you want more. Comment more in the chat if you want more. Because when I come and give these classes, I want you to know you deserve to have information that's going to help you get to the next step. My job is to give you the information that's going to get you one step further. And then I'm going to invite you to keep working with me beyond the class. Because it doesn't have to end tonight, okay? It does not have to end tonight. We are going to have the opportunity to keep it going. Okay, y'all said you want more. Okay. Good. So let's go over my personal credit roadmap. I created y'all the business funding roadmap. Now it's important for you to understand the personal credit roadmap as well. All right. So you are going to, number one, check for errors on your report. Listen, these companies out here will try to get you. They will try to have all type of things on your credit that don't belong there. So you want to check for errors on your report and dispute anything, especially your name and address if it is incorrect, excuse me, or spelled incorrectly. Next thing, add those accounts, the credit builder accounts, Ava, MoneyLion, Self-Lender. There's so many, and I will give you more of them when you guys continue to work with me in the next step, okay? Ava, MoneyLion, Credit Strong, etc. Make sure you add these on. Now, you also need to make sure that you dispute collections, okay? Here's the thing. Collection agencies don't want you to know that if they do not have your information on record, they legally cannot keep your collection on that report. Legally, they cannot. So you need to make sure that you check all the collections that you have, and you have to dispute them, because if they don't have the proof of the original debt, it cannot stay. Next thing is decreasing your utilization, which you're going to do by making more payments and adding additional trade lines, okay? The more accounts you can have, the higher your score will become, because your personal credit will be able to reflect that, again, you can manage multiple accounts, okay? So make sure you guys write down this roadmap to the key 5 areas that are super, super important. And of course, making your payments on time, but y'all already know that. We're not out here building these businesses if you're not going to make your payments on time, okay? So let's do a quick review before we dive into business plans and grants. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? So number 1, your business credit basics. This is the first thing that we went over. We talked about your foundation. We talked about your business phone number, having your business email, really having a solid base for your business. You got to think about it. If you want to be able to get funding and opportunities, then the foundation that your business sits upon has to be solid. It has to be solid. We talked about how you are going to get multiple trade lines and what accounts you should be adding in order for your business credit to have more reflections, more accounts, more trade lines, and etc. We also went over how you're going to get funding with no personal guarantor. For our besties in here who don't have the best personal credit, I want you to know that this is an option. And for those of you who do have okay personal credit, I still want you to know that you have options. Everybody comment the word options in the chat. Comment the word options in the chat. That's what this is about. I shared with you guys that there are 7 different ways to get funding, and I'm going to make sure that you have options for all of them. And lastly, we went over personal credit. So we talked about what you are going to do to get your personal credit up. We talked about how you are going to strategically make payments at certain times in order for you to get a higher return and get a higher score. Are y'all ready for some more? Because I got to make sure that you're ready. Listen, this is for you, honey. I'm in here for you. We are in here for you. Tonight is about you and getting you to where you need to be. I remember being on the couch. I could not even get approved for a Discover card. I remember figuring out business credit by myself, because the only programs I could find were $11,000. And who was about to do that? Not me. So we are in here to make sure that I transfer all of that knowledge, struggle, and everything that it took me to learn right over to you. Okay, I see y'all ready. So you're probably thinking, well, if I need more funding, sis, how else can I get approved, right? I want you guys to know that there are multiple ways and we have options. Let's get right into it. So Here's some more examples of students who followed this path and got $100,000, $90,000. There's only so many testimonials I can fit without overwhelming y'all, but I think it's important for you to see that everyone will achieve success in their own way. So Brittany got $100,000 between 2 American Express cards after using the tips that I showed you. Taylor also got $94,000. And this is actually with a card that has no PG. This is with Ramp, okay? So I want you to recognize that the opportunities are there. Now let's go and dive right into more testimonials from Teresa getting $100,000. And let's look at how this is going to show up for you even when you are getting funding in other ways. So we talked business credit. We talked business credit cards. We talked personal credit. We talked all different types of business funding. I want you to understand how you will use proposals to also secure funding. And this is very important because in our community, right, if you're scrolling on social media, everybody's telling you go get an EIN, go start your LLC today and get a free $30,000 when you walk into the bank, right? The reality is, I want you to be a better business owner. I want you to have more opportunities. And having more opportunities means be a business owner that has a business plan. Have your grant proposal. Know how you're going to pitch yourself, because the amounts of money that are available to you when you have a business plan, when you have a grant, are different than the amounts of money that are available when you are looking to get your first business credit card. It's very different. So let's talk about what goes into writing your business plan and how you are going to actually get more approvals. So number one, and your business plans and your grant proposals are very similar. So I want you to pay a lot of attention right here in this section, okay? I want you to pay a lot of attention here in this section. Number one, your executive summary. When we are talking about a business plan, these investors, these lenders are going to be focused more on how you present your business than what your actual score is. Now, of course, your business credit score plays a part, but when you can communicate what your business does, who your business serves, and how it helps them, that lets the lender know, okay, I'm able to invest in this company because I can see where it's going. Okay. So this is going to be particularly important to those of you who are newer in business. You haven't made a lot of sales yet. You're working on getting consistent. Having a business plan gives a lender a reason to believe in you. It gives them a reason and proof as to why your business will make it. Okay. Because your business will succeed. All right. So your executive summary is who, what, and how. Who does your business serve? What does your business do for them? And how does it help them? Okay. You should be able to know whether you sell picture frames or you sell cookies. You want to be able to connect what your product is to who the customer is and how your product actually helps them or makes them happy or benefits them in some way. Because people buy based off of emotion and what it's going to do for them. The next thing is your products and your sales. So you want to be able to understand your business plan and explain to them, here's my product and here's what makes us different than everybody else. Because let me tell you something. Yes, there are other people who sell shea butter. Yes, there are other people who have an online clothing boutique, but the competition doesn't matter. Everybody comment in the chat, no competition. The competition does not matter. That's not a reason for you to play small. The fact that there are so many companies that sell clothing, shea butter, hair, courses, whatever it is, that's not a reason for you to play small. The competition allows you to discover what makes you the best choice. We're not going to play small because somebody else has a business similar to ours. Instead, we're going to look at what's my competitive advantage that makes me a better choice. And that's what a lender is looking at when they read your business plan. It's no competition. What makes you the best choice? So you're going to outline, how is your product different from other products? How is your marketing different from other people's marketing? This is what you're putting in that section. And then lastly is your projections. I don't want you guys only making goals for 1 year. I don't want to say I want to make $100,000 this year. Okay, but also how much do you see yourself making in 5 years? When you are writing your business plan, they want to see projections for year 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And so write this down. You should increase your projections by 10% minimum each year. So if you say you're going to make 100,000 in year 1, then 10% more is 10,000. So that's 110,000 in year 2. That's the minimum amount that you want to set your projections as. And the reason why I tell you guys to keep it at 10% is so that you can under promise and over deliver. Okay? Under promise and over deliver. You don't want to create projections and tell the lender that you're going to double your business in 2 years. And God knows that might just happen, but we want to under promise, over deliver. That way, when we say 10% and we actually increase by 100%, now the lender wants to give us more money. It's a strategy. It's a strategy. I've read several business plans. I've sat on several grant review boards. This is what they want to know. Somebody comment, got it if you got it. Somebody comment, got it if you got it. See, we're in this here together, y'all. I'm just a few steps ahead of you on this journey, which is why I'm putting my hand back and I'm saying, girl, hold my hand. Let's go together. So it is a strategy, okay? You want to make sure that you include how much you see your business making in the next 5 years. We know for a fact that Black-owned businesses and women-owned businesses only last 18 months. I'm sorry, but 18 months is not long enough. Not your business, not our businesses. We are going to last. We are going to be here in year 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's why when you write your projections tonight, I want you to look at, where will I be in the next 7 years, not just the next 7 months. We're not thinking small. We're thinking big. All right? Now, when you have your business plans, you are able to get funding in some of these places. CDFIs, write that down. The SBA 7A and 504 loan, that is specifically for minority-owned businesses that are new. You qualify for this when you have a business plan. Even if you have a 550 score, you're in the door. 37 Angels is a venture capital angel investing fund. They will allow you to pitch. You're able to present your business plan, and they invest in you off the strength of your business plan and the strength of your presentation, whether you have sales or not. Okay. These are more opportunities for you to get funding as well. The Fearless Fund. This is a woman-owned, woman-founded fund for women-owned businesses where you are able to get funding into your business off the strength of your business plan as well. So this is what I want you to understand. Everything you all are learning is a strategy for you to get funding in multiple ways. Your business credit foundation, no personal guarantor, personal credit tips, your business plan. This is opening you up to a whole other side of funding. And of course, the cousin of a business plan is a what? Is a grant, okay? Now, it's a very similar structure. We talked about your executive summary. In the world of grants, your executive summary is your mission statement, okay? So it's the same deal. Who, what, how? Who does your business serve? What does it do for them? How does it help them, okay? Now, I've gone ahead and put together a list for you guys of grants that are due this month, and we are going to talk about how we will apply together. So your mission statement, your budget, your market research, those are the 3 most important sections of your grant proposal. And these grants that are due this month, okay, this month. So we got some work to do, but don't worry. We're doing it together. I want you to write each of these down. Now, the important thing about what we've just gone over is you have a clearer idea of how you should present yourself when you apply for a grant. These companies, these grants are aware that you're not the only business of your kind, right? But your job is to make them understand why no other business matters. You are the one that is here to get the bag. You are the one that is here to explain why you need this $25,000. Okay. So, Rooted in Growth, America's Top Small Business Grants, the Atomic Grants, Hello Alice, and the Trust Nonprofit Grant. I am going to make sure that we have an opportunity to apply for these together. Would y'all want to have a class where we do this together? Where we apply for some of these grants in class, like typing on the keyboard together? Comment yes or yes in the chat. Comment yes or yes in the chat if that would be a great support to you, because that's exactly what I want to do. You guys have seen all that we've gone over so far in class, right? Y'all told me you wanted more, so I gave you more. Would it be helpful to have a class where we literally just sit and apply for grants? Because honestly, you guys, I was not expecting this many grants to be available in the month of July. And this is only 5 of them. I have a list of 75 that are available this month. But you know what's interesting is that things are changing. Normally, grants are only available up until April. This year, they're all, so we're going to get this money. We are going to get this money. So let's talk about what is the next step in this process. You're going to need your mission statement. You're going to need your budget, and you want to have your market research. What this essentially means is when you are writing out your budget, you should be explaining how you're going to use this money, okay? How you are going to use it, and not just simple lines. Give some details. Your market research is very similar to your competitive advantage. What makes you different than the other people who sell what you sell? Believe in yourself. We're going to identify how to lay that out. You are next. This is Modest Girl. She has a modest clothing business. She got into the top 200 of the grants, and then she actually won the $10,000 grant, y'all. Using what I taught, using what I'm giving you right here in class, she was able to make it happen. So you are next. And this is why I show you guys all different types of approvals, because I want you to recognize that there is value in the $4,000 grant or business credit card. There is also value in the $400,000 grant or business credit card. Each of them make a difference, and each of them will get you to more success in your business. So I want you guys to comment in the chat right now. What would you do with $50,000 in your business right now? What would you do? Let me know a couple things. Let's see if you've been paying attention. What would you utilize this money for? How would this change your life? I want you to just think about that for a moment. Think about the business that you have. Think about what your goals are. If you had $50,000 in this moment, what would that do for you? How would that change your business? What's the first thing that you would invest in? I'm seeing marketing, inventory, team, website. Yes, 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 yes. I love that. These are great. That's where I want you to focus, because I need you to know that $50,000 is not far away. I want to ask you something too. If you could sit down with me in a community and write your business plan, write your grants together, what would that do for your business? How much further would that get you? Because I saw a lot of you say you don't have a business plan yet simply because you don't know how to write one. You haven't applied for a grant yet because you don't know how, or you don't want to do it by yourself, or you're afraid that you won't do it right. I don't want you guys to be stuck in this place of non-movement simply because you don't have the support and community that you need. I want us to be able to have a class like this together every single day. If you could get your business plan written, your grants written together, would you apply for more opportunities? Yes or yes? If you could write your business plan, apply for your grants, and do it in a class where you're actually getting feedback and support, would you apply for more opportunities? Yes or yes? I know that I would. So I want you guys to envision what your wealth path looks like. I want you to start envisioning what your life looks like when you have these few things together, right? So you've got your business. Now you're securing funding. Those of you in here that have children, now you're in position to hire your kids. You can invest for them. Now your kids have business entities. You build business credit for your kids. You secure a trust fund. And think about it. All of this wealth building starts in this very moment right here, right now. You understanding how to get more funding allows you to build a more successful business so that you can hire your kids into the business. Then you can invest for your kids. Then your kids can also have businesses and you build their business credit. Now you all have properties. Now you have a trust fund and you're able to create this wealthy life simply from starting the process now. You see what I'm saying? When I started this class with you, I explained you're going to have to leave some things behind to make space for what is to come in your life. Because if we want wealth, we want trust funds, we want investments, we want success, we want funding, we want $100,000, we want $1 million. Can that exist in the same place as fear? No. Can that exist in the same place as insecurity? No. Comment no in the chat. Can that exist in the same place as doubt? No. Can that exist in the same place as procrastination? No. So if you're telling me to choose between building wealth for my family, having the business that I dream of, or staying in the same place, being insecure, being doubtful, having fear, not investing in myself, and I got to choose between those two, I'm choosing wealth. I'm choosing success. I'm choosing growth. I'm choosing more. I want you to see more for your life. I want you to see more for where you are going right now. I want you to come and walk down this wealth path because we got things to do. We have things to do. We have classes to take. We have accountability partners to find. Your accountability partners are right here in this chat tonight. So I want us to look at this wealth check-in overall. When you have funding, right, this allows you to get real estate. This allows you to have passive income. This allows you to have more companies. This allows you to have investments. This allows you to afford more life insurance. This allows you to afford a trust fund and estate plan. Are you all seeing how this works together? Are you all seeing how the keys to your success rely right now in you having the right structure and you having the business plan and you having the grants and you understanding how to fund that business? Do y'all see how it is a cycle and how it all works together? Comment yes or yes in the chat. Because I'm not here helping you to get funding so that you can go flash Lamborghinis on Instagram. If that's what you want to do, that's cool. But I'm here talking to you about your business plan, talking to you about your business structure, talking to you about business credit so that you can run plays like the wealthy people do. So that you can get funding and buy real estate that you pass down to your children. So then you put that in a trust fund. Now everybody's wealthy. The Lamborghini is cool, but the real estate and the assets sound better to me. And all of this begins with you understanding how to structure your business properly and get the funding that you deserve. So I want to know, would y'all be willing to do this with me every day for a week? Would y'all be willing to be in a class like this with me every day for a week for us to work on your business plan, your grants, your trust, your e-com, your real estate. I just want to know, can we do this every day? Can you commit to 1 week with me working on your funding, your business, and your overall wealth plan? Somebody comment the word commit in the chat. Because I told you guys, I'm going to be in here tonight. I'm going to give y'all this value, and I'm going to invite you. I'm going to hold out my hand, and I'm going to say, if you want to keep going after this class tonight, take my hand and let's go. Take my hands and let's go. Can you commit? Somebody comment the word commit. I'm only asking for 6 days out of your life. And it's not for me. It's for you. I've done this already. And God tasked me with making sure I helped more women do the same thing that I did. I left my mother's living room. I got off of EBT. I'm not living paycheck to paycheck anymore. So now I want to ask you, can you commit to spending 6 days with me so I can help you do the same thing? Because this 6 days is for you. I want to invite you to my challenge, y'all. I am having my Mommy Millionaire 6-day challenge. It's a week of your life to change your life. A week of your life to change your life. And I am very excited to make sure you guys are in the room. So let me break down exactly what we are doing each day. A week of your life to change your life. Can you commit? Yes or yes? Comment yes in the chat if you can commit a week of your life to change your life. Number 1, day 1, our bonus day. We are going to be writing your business plan. And not just that, we are going to go over how you are going to get invested, how you are going to get venture capital funds from companies like the Fearless Fund, CDFIs, and more. We will be writing it in class, writing your pitch deck in class, writing your grants in class. So when I just asked you, would y'all want a class where we get to do this together? This is what this is. Next day, we are going over your millionaire mindset. Listen, I'm going to help you guys change your life, but I got to make sure you come into it with the right mindset. If you are someone who knows you need a routine, you know your mind is your biggest challenge because you think negatively about your life. That's exactly what we are going to cover on this day. Next, we'll be going over life insurance, how you are going to use it to actually build wealth. Then we are going over real estate because you are going to pass down real estate, not regrets. You are going to pass down deeds and not distress. So we will have a full class on how you are going to leverage funding to get your first real estate investment property, okay? This is something you'll be able to pass down to your kids. Next, we will go over e-commerce and drop shipping. If you are someone in here who wants to know how to make more money in e-commerce, you want to know how to start another drop shipping store, and mind you, these are drop shipping stores and e-commerce stores that you can also start for those kids. When your kids are at school, their drop shipping store is making money. Boom, that is day 5. And day 6, we are going over your trust funds, creating trust fund babies, and the tax secrets that the wealthy use. I just need you to commit 1 week. I just need you to commit 1 week, an hour to 2 hours a day for 1 week to write your business plan, your pitch deck, to understand how to pitch yourself to venture capitalist investors, to get your mindset right and your routine, to secure life insurance and understand how to use it as an asset, to get your first investment property, to start your drop shipping store, and to get your trust fund. Can you commit this 1 week to me? Can you commit this 1 week to yourself? I am here to guide you through, but ultimately, this is for you. This challenge is for you. All right, Let's commit. You guys should know that almost 3,000 moms and dads have graduated from Mommy to Millionaire so far. If you've been following me for a while, you know that Mommy to Millionaire is the only challenge I do. Because if I'm going to do anything, it's going to be to help Black mothers and parents get to a better situation in life. So for 1 week, we are going to spend this time together, and you have 2 ways to join. Number 1, you are going to join for $397 as a VIP all 6 days. You will be able to be a part of the bonus VIP day. You also get Q&A every single day. Listen, the ability to ask questions is unmatched. You need to be able to ask the right question to get the right answer, to get the right result. You are also able to join as general admission. Now, with general, you do not get the bonus VIP day to write your business plan, but you do get all 5 days. You do get the accountability group. You do get the replays. Now, I'm going to tell you what I know is best for you, and that is to go ahead and be a VIP. Somebody comment VIP in the chat. Somebody comment VIP in the chat, and one of you in here is going to win our $500 giveaway tonight. So you might just find that when you join the challenge, you end up winning anyway. This is what I need you to understand. Let's break down $397 over the course of a week. Over the course of a week, that is $55 a day. Now, let's talk about all the ways we spend $55. We spend $55 at Chipotle. We spend $55 at Target when we buy 3 things. We spend $55 on gas. We spend $55 in all these ways. Thank you. We spend $55 in all these ways, and not one of them has helped us to build wealth. Not one of them can we show for. I just spent $55 yesterday on Chipotle, and where's the food? It's gone. Now, of course, it's nutrients, it's sustenance, but here's the thing. You've got to invest in something that's going to give you a return. It's going to give you an ROI, return on investment. Somebody comment ROI in the chat. I want you to start shifting your mindset and realizing if you can put $397 on some bundles on your hair, then you should also be able to put $397 on your wealth and your life. Gone are the days of us only deciding to pass down problems to our family. We inherited problems from our parents. We love our parents, but it did not set us up the way we needed to be set up. So let's make sure that we do something different for these kids. We spend $397 at brunch. Go ahead and spend $397 now on your legacy. Go ahead and invest in yourself. I'm just asking you for 1 week. That's it. Y'all could, if you want to do a one-on-one with me, that's $2,500 for 1 hour. I would much rather us spend a whole week together for $50-something a day, and you get so much further. You get so much further. So I'm going to go ahead and make this link available for y'all in the chat. I'm going to make it available for y'all in the chat because let me tell you something, the challenge is going to sell out. Now, let's write down these dates. Let's write down these dates. I'm going to keep this screen up here. I want you to secure your seat. Remember, VIP, you get all 6 days for $397. General, you don't get the VIP day for the business plans and the grants, but you do get the 5 days. Now, this is what I'm going to say to you. Go ahead and be a VIP. You are already a very important person. So go ahead and use Klarna, Affirm, all the things that you need to do to make sure you get into class. So I'm going to show you guys what this checkout is looking like. We've only got 30 days until the challenge starts. 30. And I'm telling you, it's going to sell out. You know that people wait to the last minute. Don't be like those people who will not get a seat. Get your ticket now before the price goes up. So once you guys click the link, you're able to see All things Mommy Millionaire. It is a full 6 days. You have the schedule right here. And you are going to go ahead and select your VIP option. And once you do, remember, you are able to use Affirm, Afterpay, Klarna. Girl, listen, let's be real. Y'all be shopping online using Klarna to check out. I know, because I do the same. I'm always buying dresses. My husband is always mad. But at the end of the day, if you're going to use Klarna to look good, then go ahead and use it as well to pass down wealth. Go ahead and use it as well to get your business funded. Go ahead and use it as well to get this knowledge. Nowhere else are you going to have the opportunity to spend this amount of time in a class live. And I'm very excited. I only do Mommy to Millionaire twice a year. This is the second time because this is a full week of us together, honey. I got to conserve my energy, and I'm ready. So I want you to mark your calendar. When you click on the link, you are going to secure your seat. Again, you're able to use any payment method that is convenient for you. Just make sure you're in the room. Get in the room. Somebody comment in the room in the chat. Comment in the room in the chat. Okay? Let's run through these days because I want you to understand exactly what we are doing. This is the 1 week that I want you to commit to yourself. You're going to commit at least 2 hours per day for this 1 week to put yourself and your family ahead of the game. We're going to get you this business plan. We're going to make sure you get this funding. You're going to understand how to get your e-commerce store to the next level or to start your own e-commerce store. We're going to make sure that you have a real understanding on how life insurance is used to build wealth. You are going to make your kids trust fund babies, okay? You are going to set up your investment accounts. You are going to get the tools you need to secure your first door. If you are here without real estate now, my prayer is that by the end of this challenge, you have the tools you need to become a real estate owner. What are we passing down, y'all? We are passing down real estate, not regrets. We are passing down funds, not fear. We are passing down deeds, not distress. We are passing down opportunities and not obstacles. My favorite part of our drop shipping class and our e-commerce day is that you're going to learn not only how to do this for yourself, but you're also going to learn how to set this up for your kids. My daughter is 6 years old. She sells lip gloss online. Does she know that she sells lip gloss? No, because she's making playground money. She's at camp right now, and I believe today we got 2 orders in her lip gloss store. She's drop shipping. Does she know she's drop shipping? No, because she's too young. I'll explain it to her when she turns 7. But because I did what was necessary to set her up, now she's good without even knowing. That's the type of peace of mind that I want to make sure you have. Not only are you going to get the funding required, we talked about funding in class tonight. This is bigger than funding. This is you making sure that you have the knowledge and the resources and the plan to get you there. You see, I'm going to tell you guys something that I don't like. Something that I don't like about this social media community and why I work really hard to do the opposite is I see a lot of people using these words as buzzwords. They talk about generational wealth. They talk about trust funds. They talk about, legacy, right? It's all these buzzwords, but where's the plan? Who's really giving it to the people at a price they can afford? Who's really talking about generational wealth and not asking for a $25,000 investment? I don't like that because here's what I know. When I was in the corner of my mother's living room trying to figure out how I was going to make money to get my own place, I I didn't have $25,000 to give to someone who was talking to me about generational wealth. I had $300. I had maybe $400, maybe even $500, but $25,000 for you to come and tell me that I should build generational wealth. Give me a plan. Somebody comment the word plan in the chat. This challenge, this 6 days that we are going to spend together, this is a plan for you. I'm not here to give you any buzzy trend words. I'm here to give you actual steps that you can take to change your life the same way that I changed mine. That's what I'm here to give you. Every single thing that you see here on this map, I've done it. In the last 3 years, going from the corner of my mother's living room to who you see right now. And the reason why I am doing this challenge is because I know when I was in the corner, I needed someone to provide this to me in a community format, in a show up 7-day accountability class where we could really do the work together. And that's exactly what this is. Somebody comment ready if you're ready. These are some of our previous mommy millionaires with their trust funds. They have gotten that legacy built. Everything that I'm telling you is something that you will do. I don't know about y'all, but I take my clients and my students very seriously. So when you secure your seat to this challenge, we're besties. Like, I don't know about y'all, but during this 6 days that we're in this challenge together, bring your kids. I'm happy to see them on Zoom. Everybody should be taking notes. I want you to recognize that I'm asking you to commit. Let's make a commitment to each other. I'm going to commit these 6 days to you. I want you to also commit these 6 days to yourself. Don't even commit to me. Commit to yourself. Commit to your daughter. Commit to your son. Commit to that future legacy. Somebody comment the word commit in the chat. I'm going to show up and do these 6 days with you. I want you to show up and do these 6 days for yourself. Now, if you are asking questions, I want you to make sure you drop the questions on the Q&A side so I can make sure I see them. So, there's the chat and then there's the Q&A side. Make sure you drop your questions there just so I don't miss anything. Now, let me go over some, details. Every single class is recorded for the challenge. So let's say if you have work, don't worry. It's all recorded. You are going to be in our community. So everyone in there is able to ask each other questions. Let's say if you missed something, you're late to class, you need to get filled in. It's a whole community of other mommy millionaires and daddy millionaires too. Shout out to the dads. We don't discriminate. We also have aunties and uncles in the challenge. If you're someone who wants to build wealth, get in the room, okay? So all classes are recorded. You do have lifetime access to the replays, y'all. Lifetime access, which is my favorite part. So as you continue down this path of building your business, anytime you need to revisit whatever happened on day 3 of the challenge, you have the replay. You have the replay. So Kat says, what do you recommend for someone that started a business in 2020? Kat, listen, I recommend that you get in this room because instead of you having to go and buy 6 individual courses about life insurance, about e-commerce, about sales, about trust funds, about funding, you're able to just be in one session, one challenge, and get all of that information you need for lifetime access. I could sell you 6 different courses. I'm not interested in that. I want you to be able to come to one live event every day where you can ask questions and get the real feedback that you need. We have 9 VIP spots left. So Kat, go ahead and get yours. Yes. And Kat says, will we get a workbook? Yes, you will get a workbook. Here's what I want you to know. When you join the class, there's already information uploaded in your portal. So as soon as you go ahead and secure your seat, you are already going to have some classes to watch. You already have a little bit of homework pre-challenge, okay? It's all there. So when you guys click on the link to secure your seat, once you go ahead and select your package, again, everything is here. You are going to jump in. Once you put in your email and everything, you will see all of your welcome emails ushering you into the challenge, okay? So you'll be locked in. Now remember, Affirm, Klarna, you've got to do what you need to do. Even if you need to split this payment up into 4, do it so you can get this information. Because this investment is one that you will make back over and over and over again. When you get that funding, you've made it back. When your e-commerce store is making more sales, you've made it back. When you get that first real estate investment property, you've made it back. That's what I want you to understand. These are great questions. What time will the class start and end? Classes begin every day at 7 Eastern, and you more than likely will be done by 9 Eastern. I will try not to keep y'all in there for too long. And if y'all ask my previous challenge participants, y'all know we really get into it. But typically I keep it down to 2 hours, okay? And that second hour is Q&A for those of you who join as VIP. So let's break that down. As a VIP, you are paying about $60 a day, and you are getting all the days, including VIP. Or as a general, you're just getting the 5 days without Q&A, and you see the breakdown. But I'm going to tell y'all, go ahead and be a VIP. VIP yourself. Okay? VIP yourself. Yes, these are great. Yes, put the date on your calendar. Put the date on your calendar, okay? I'm so excited. So now that you guys are in this Webby, if you have already joined the challenge, let me give you the next steps. Number 1, this is a tax write-off, okay? Everybody comment tax write-off in the chat. This is a tax write-off. Because I am a business educator and my company is a consulting company, when you buy this, it is a tax write-off for you. So what you're going to do is after you've purchased your product, that email that you get, save your receipt, okay? You are going to be able to utilize that when you file your taxes and get the tax write-off. So basically, girl, it's free. I didn't want to say that at the beginning, but yeah, this is basically free. Because once you get your receipt, you're going to write this off. So if you hesitated, like, sis, you got to write it off. So, like, come on, okay? You're going to write this off. So that's the first step. Keep your receipt. Go ahead and save it, screenshot it, wherever you keep your receipts for your business. Go ahead and keep it. You're going to upload it to QuickBooks and you're able to write it off, okay? Next thing is, once you are locked in, go ahead and start introducing yourself in our Mommy Millionaire community. You'll see that as soon as you purchase. And also, you'll be able to start watching the classes that are already uploaded. I have a welcome video. I have a few pre-assignments I want you to do. There's a life insurance video in there, a few things for you to get started on. Will there be a portion that covers your pitch? Yes, girl. So let me break this down for you guys. You're going to get more information about it in your portal. But on this bonus VIP day, we'll be going over your business plan and we'll be going over getting venture capital funds. That means understanding how to pitch. So this company called Mom Juice, which is a wine company specifically for moms, they're actually coming to class on that day. They received over $500,000 in venture capital funding. They're going to teach you guys how to pitch yourself as a business, okay? And that's all on the bonus VIP day. So you guys will see more about that in the portal. But Mom Juice is a dope wine company. I don't drink wine, but I love the whole thing because moms, we need to relax. Okay. Some of us relax with wine. Some of us relax with juice. Either way, we need the Mom Juice. So they're going to come and talk about how they got $500,000 in venture capital funds and explain to you guys how to perfectly master your pitch. Okay. So that is a great Good, 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 good. I'm really excited about that. You guys will see them a lot in the challenge. The Mom Juice Company, they are one of our sponsors. Yes. So I have several business ideas and have always wondered if I should make them all separate LLCs. Yes, we will. So on the day that we talk about tax strategies, we will go over the benefit of having multiple LLCs. A lot of times people think that you should keep everything under one company. No. When we go over your trust funds and your taxes, we are going to cover why you should absolutely have more than one LLC and the right way to do it. So my friend who is a CPA will be coming to co-teach in that class, and you guys will get all of that information. So make sure you're in the room. All right, y'all, we got 4 seats left. We have 4 seats left. And like I mentioned, this will sell out. We have 30 days, almost exactly 30 days until the challenge starts. So I want to give you guys the early opportunity to get your seat before they are all gone. Now, let's go back to this slide so you can mark your calendars. 7 p.m. Eastern to about 8 or 9 p.m. Eastern each night. And definitely expect to get a lot of value. You will have your workbooks. You'll have all the things that you need. And I want to show you guys. Okay, she said, where is Affirm and Klarna? So when you go to the link that I dropped, you're going to, scroll down, or you can click right here. Affirm and Klarna is right here. So if you're on your phone, you might have to scroll over and to see it, but they're all on the side. Okay, so you can choose Afterpay or Klarna, many different ways for you to check out, and that's going to break your payment up into smaller chunks. Okay. Yes. Somebody comment ready if you are ready. Comment ready if you are ready. Now, here's what I want you to understand. This is a transformative week, okay? If you start crying, you will not be alone. If you feel overwhelmed by the information, you will not be alone. We have an entire community manager and a whole community dedicated to helping you master and gain the most success from this week. It is by far the most favorite part of my business is when I get to do these challenges, because there's something about showing up and doing the work every day with a community of people who also want to be successful. There is something about that accountability that really changes people. As you guys saw in that picture, that is just a few of the 1,000 women who successfully went through the challenge, who successfully got their trust fund, who successfully got to this next level in life. So I'm very excited for you guys to do this commitment. A lot of us buy courses. A lot of you guys have probably watched several hours of YouTube videos, but what was always missing was a clear plan. What was always missing was support. What was always missing was an actual strategy, right? It was always missing that element. That's exactly what this challenge is about. You don't have to keep piecing together hours and hours of YouTube videos. You don't have to keep buying low quality courses online. I know that y'all have put your money into a course and you opened it and it was trash, and I'm so sorry. This is a live class where you are going to be able to ask questions, get feedback, get the information that you need to actually see the results that you're looking for. Ready, ready, ready. Amber says, what if I work late? If you work late, everything is recorded, Amber, and you will still be able to ask your questions in our community. We will make sure that even if you are late, your questions do get answered. We've had a lot of moms and dads who have different schedules, and the recordings really help you to get what you need. I do want to tell y'all there's always one additional bonus day. I'm not going to tell y'all exactly when, but just know y'all will be getting a bonus day. So just keep that in mind. The value does not stop, okay? So next steps from here, you already know how to secure your seat. Keep your receipt. It's a tax write-off. Start working on your checklist, which is in your portal. You're going to join the group and introduce yourself. And I want you to prepare to be this next mommy millionaire, okay? If you have student loans affecting your credit, Jody, here's what I would say. Make sure that you look at your report and validate the date of those loans. And then the next thing is, I would recommend that you come to the challenge, because when we have our funding day, there's some dispute letters that I want to provide to you all that you can actually use to dispute inaccurate accounts on your credit. Okay. I have student loans as well. I've paid off most of them, but I do have one left. So we're in the same boat. You are still going to be able to build good credit even with those loans. I'm just going to make sure that you have some of those letters to get any of those inaccuracies off of your report. Okay. Yes. So these are your next steps. I want you guys to prepare for the challenge. As soon as you join, you're going to see all different things that you can do in your portal, and basically let the countdown begin. We got 30 days left until we get across the finish line. And I'm so excited. Now, one other thing I want to mention, if you are someone in here that needs another couple days, right? If you need just a few more days to get this thing together, if you need just a few more days to be able to secure your seat, comment me in the chat. If you just need a few more days to get your seat together, comment me in the chat. What I'm going to go ahead and do is provide you guys with a link to book a call with my team. Okay. So my success team is amazing, and I love to be able to provide you guys with direct service. So what will happen is you're going to be able to book a free call, and that will be either myself or anyone on my team walking you through how to secure your seat to the challenge, answering your questions, really just giving you that concierge treatment so that you know exactly what is next. All right. Let me pin this comment. Oh, yes. I just dropped the link for you guys to book a call. Now, go ahead and book it now, because it will fill up. There's a lot of people in here, but this will allow you to book a free call. So if you just need a couple days, or, you just want some options, or you just have a few more questions that you want to ask live, you can do that. Book a call with the team. You'll be speaking with either CJ or Mia or myself. And this is a free call, so we can help you get your seat to the challenge, and also just help you with any other questions you might have as it relates to this product and what to expect. Yes. Okay. So I just dropped it in the chat. I just dropped it in the chat. I dropped it in the chat. So hold on one second. All right. Now you should be able to see it in the chat. And I also pinned the message. That is the link to just book a call with the team. And I'm actually seeing the dates fill up. So let me see. Let me open up a couple more dates right now. Oh my gosh, I love y'all. Like, you're so welcome. Let me open up a couple more dates right now. All right, I opened up a few more dates. So go ahead and book, okay? That way I will save some seats for you guys in the challenge. We do only have like one left for tonight, but I love y'all. So I will tell the team to keep some more seats open and get you all situated. What if you have a chapter 7 on your report? How does it affect you? Oh my gosh, this is a great question. So we have a YouTube question, and she says, if I have a chapter 7 on my report, can I still build business credit? Drum roll, please. Yes. Yes, you can. And the reason why you can still build business credit is because your business is a separate entity. So you have your EIN, you have your DUNS number, everything that I shared with you in the foundation slide, you're going to be able to do with your business, even if your personal credit is completely trash. All right. Now, where it's going to be important to have a good strategy is when you do apply for things that ask you for your social security number. This is what we want to do is get some of the effect of your bankruptcy reduced by having more personal credit trade lines, and as well have a business plan. If you're someone who doesn't have the best personal credit, the best way to show a lender that you deserve this money is to have a business plan. It allows you to speak in the room if you're not in there with the lender. You see what I'm saying? Having the business plan allows you to speak in the room if you are not in there with the lender. Yes, so that's a great question from YouTube. If that applies to you guys, definitely secure your seat. So I want to walk you through here one more time how you are going to join the challenge. Make sure you guys take note of these days, okay? Everything is on the site, but when you guys join, you guys see all the days. We've got our bonus day on Sunday, which is VIP business planning and your venture capital funds. Boom, digital marketing and passive income, life insurance, trust funds, rich mom and dad's investing, and then tax strategies, okay? So when you are on the site, and I just love it because it's just giving. Yes, I want VIP. So you get all the days and then boom, you secure your seat. I am so excited for y'all. I'm not from the US, but I got an I-10. Can I build personal credit? With your I-10, you cannot build personal credit, but you can build business credit. You can build business credit with your I-10. I'm sorry, with your EIN, okay? So that's one thing I want you to know. Some of y'all might be international, you are still able to build business credit in the US, even if you are not a US citizen. These are the things they don't tell you, but the US is a big old company and they do allow you to build a business entity here, even if you are not a citizen. Yes, Kat, got your VIP. Shout out to you, girl. Can we answer the other question from the Q&A? Let's see. I see. Yes. What is the course name listed under the dashboard? It is going to be called Mommy to Millionaire Experience right here that you see on the screen. Mommy to Millionaire Experience. And oh my gosh. Well, stay tuned for that, Yidel. I will definitely have something coming up because you know I want to get y'all together all the time, okay? So let me make sure I drop this link for you guys to book a call. Even if you are someone that already has your seat to the challenge, but you want to be able to talk to the success team, go ahead and book a call. So we're in the chat now. I just dropped the link to book a call. To book your free call with the success team, let me show you. When you click the link, it will look like this. That's me. You're going to click yes, I want to learn more. And then you're able to choose your times, okay? So as you can see, tomorrow and Wednesday are almost, this week is completely gone. So you need to go ahead and pick some times next week because that happened really fast. But that's what you'll do. When you click the link, it'll take you straight there. And I'm going to just drop it in the chat again for you guys. So you can book your call. Yeah. All right, y'all. I'm very, very proud of you all. I'm very excited for you guys to be in the challenge. I know many of you guys joined right now, and I'm excited for those of you guys who are going to join in the next couple days because this 7 days is for you. It really is. I want you to commit to yourself, and this is something that you don't need to invest $20,000 to get this knowledge. you are going to be able to do this for 50 bucks and some change every single day. All right. You deserve this. And I'm very excited to be just an agent in your success. I'm very glad that God brought me on my path so that I could create something like this and help so many more of you go on your own path. So we in this together, okay? I love y'all. I will see you guys in the challenge. If you have any questions, you can always email me, support@ellietalksmoney.com. I will be sending you some follow-up emails after class. And again, I will keep this offer up for you guys as an early bird offer because you were in this webinar tonight. All right? Love y'all. Bye. Y'all, I forgot the giveaway. I know like about 100 of y'all left, but I literally just was sitting here and I'm like, oh my gosh, I forgot the giveaway. All right, here we go. I had already selected my winner earlier on and I completely forgot the giveaway. So what I'm going to do is if this person is not in here anymore, we'll give them a second to redeem. Then I'll choose someone else. All right. So we had already selected a winner like randomly. So drum roll. Our giveaway winner is Tamika Carter. Tamika is Tameeka, I believe. Is Tamika Carter in the building? Let's see. Tamika, are you here? Because if you're not, I'm going to have to choose someone else. Tamika. No, well, let's give Tamika a moment. Tamika Carter. Tamika Carter. Tamika Carter. Tamika Carter. I'm so excited for you, girl. Tamika Carter, are you in here? Miss Carter. All right, we're going to choose another winner. Hold on. Let me get with the team. Let me get with the team for us to get another name. Sorry, Tamika. Okay, hold on. We are doing a draw. Like, we're making it completely random. We are doing a draw so that it's completely random. All right. I think we got a name. All right. We got Adriana Wells. Adriana is spelled Audraianna. Adriana, where you at, girl? Adriana, are you in here? Adriana Wells. Drum roll, where you at? Adriana. I'm excited. But dog, make sure while we're waiting for Adriana, make sure you guys come to my webinars each week, because I will be doing a giveaway at the end of the webinar each week. Okay, that's a lot of money. So even if you don't win tonight, come back next week, next Thursday, you might just win. Adriana Wells, girl, where you at? Where is you at? I want to get someone who's in the room. Or is your name Nina? Nina Wells? Nina? Because we see you registered as Adriana, but then in the thing, your name is Nina Wells. Let's see if she's in here. We're going to give her 1 minute. Or we're going to have to choose somebody else. God is moving tonight. He's like, somebody's going to get this blessing. Nina Wells? Where's she at, girl? Nina? Adriana? Where are you, girl? All right, we got 30 seconds. All right, we're going to choose a new name. Let's do another draft. She says, I mean, Adriana Johnson. Let's do another draft. All right, 1 moment. We are about to pull another name. Listen, God is like, this person, the third time is a charm, right? All right, we're pulling another name. Hold on. We're using a randomizer, okay? We are pulling another name. Oh my gosh, yes, I felt so bad. I know people left thinking I totally forgot about the giveaway. We need to do another name. All right, I'm seeing here. Wait. The randomizer says Tori Claiborne. Tori, where you at, girl? Tori. Tori Claiborne. Oh, I don't know. Let's see. We have a backup name just in case. Tori Claiborne, we got a backup name just in case. If Tori is not in the building, we do have a backup name. Tori, we got a backup name. I'm ready with the backup name. Tori's here! Tori! Go, Tori! Go, Tori! Go, Tori! Go, Tori! I wish I could have you unmute, but it's a webinar. She said, no, I'm fighting for my life. I'm here. But you know what, Miss Geraldine? I want to say this. Geraldine, you were the backup name. You were the next name I was going to call if Tori wasn't here. So you know what, Miss Geraldine? Don't you worry. I'm going to still do something for you. I'm going to still do something for you, Miss Geraldine. You won't get the full prize, but I'm going to still give you a little gift card because you were the backup name. You were the next name. Yes, Tori. So Geraldine, you still going to get a little something, girl. So Tori, I'm going to email you. You're going to get your gift card via email. And Miss Geraldine, you are also going to get you a gift card via email because you were definitely the backup name. Okay. I'm so excited. So I hope you guys use your gift card in whatever way you want to use it. Maybe there's something you've been wanting to buy or whatever. But I'm just very excited for you guys to get it. And thank you guys for waiting on here because I definitely low-key forgot, but I'm glad I was still at my computer. I love y'all. Shout out to Tori and Geraldine. And I will see you guys in the webinar next week. Okay. Bye. For real this time.